It is always a good day when we are laughing and we get to see our friend Jordan Browning with Ozarks Food Harvest. We've just been chomping it up and having a good time.
Yes.
But we got to talk about something very serious.
Very serious.
All right. So childhood hunger and Hungerthon.
Yes. So we are doing our 26th annual Hungerthon this year. So this is our biggest fundraising campaign of the year to raise money for our weekend backpack program. And so what that is for those kiddos who get lunch from the free and reduced program during the week. This is making sure that they have a meal on Saturday and Sunday. So that way when they come back to school on Monday morning, they're happy, healthy, ready to learn.
So how does the backpack program work, and how do you keep it organized and running on all cylinders?
Yeah, so what we do is we get a large shipment of food and we make sure that everything is single serving and ready to use so the kids don't need anything else to access this food. And then we send that out all across Southwest Missouri. So right now we're sending out about 60,000 bags every year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a
So
lot.
unfortunately, have you seen an uptick in the need?
Unfortunately, we have. So we've seen it go from about 1 in 7 kids facing hunger to 1 in 5.
Oh, goodness.
And so we're seeing that across the board with families all across Southwest Missouri is because they're still dealing with the same issues post-COVID as we're having inflation, high housing expenses, and high childcare expenses are really gutting people's budgets.
And
Yeah.
tell me about this summer. Like, were you guys, the backpack program, obviously school's out for the summer, but you guys have to be planning, prepping, maybe even still continuing the weekend backpack program throughout the summer?
Yeah, so we have a separate program during the summer called the Summer Food Service Program, and that's to cover that gap because so many of these kiddos, they suddenly hit that summer break, and for some it's fun, but then all of a sudden these kids go 3 months without a dedicated meal. And so we try and establish these programs where kids can go over the summer to make sure they're still getting that breakfast and lunch every week.
Which is so important. And what is Hunger Action Month?
So Hunger Action Month, this is what we do with our national organization, Feeding America. So this is to spread awareness about the issue of hunger all across America. And for us specifically, it's to fundraise for our weekend backpack program because it's our most expensive program because we're making sure we're buying all of these single serve items and making sure that it's light enough for a child to carry.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, do you need volunteers, monetary donations, food donations? I mean, I would assume a lot of people are packing these backpacks.
Absolutely.
Volunteers.
Yeah. I mean, one of the best ways to help right now is with a monetary donation. So, I mean, just for $30 a month, you can feed a child right here in Southwest Missouri for an entire year. And so, yeah.
A
30
year?
For 30.
years.
Oh
yes.
gosh, I didn't expect you to
Wow.
say that.
Yeah. And so that's making sure that they have completely USDA nutritious meals every single weekend for the entire school year for just $30 a month.
Wow.
So, I mean, that is one of the best ways to help. But if that's too much right now, we're also in desperate need of volunteers because right now we're sorting more than 100,000 pounds of food per week. So we're in desperate need of volunteers to make sure we are able to meet that demand in the community.
Yeah.
And speaking of the community, that donation helps people in our community. It's not going elsewhere.
Absolutely.
I think
Right.
that's important for people to know.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's staying right here in Southwest Missouri. So for every dollar you donate, that's generating 3 meals across the community. And so right now we're doing about 1.5 to 2 million pounds worth of distribution every single month. So need is desperate right now.
Yeah. And something that you've brought up in the past is, your organization can help stretch that dollar versus, me bringing you like a big box of Cheez-Its or something. Like you can take $1 and really stretch it and get a lot more bang for your buck.
Absolutely, yeah. And that's because we have this massive warehouse space. We have about 100,000 square foot warehouse. So we're able to not only purchase food at a much cheaper rate, but we're able to ship it out all across Southwest Missouri in a much more efficient way than your average citizen can.
Oh wow. So Hungerthon's coming up. So how can people get involved?
Yeah, one of the best ways is it's going to start this Friday at 6 a.m. Turn into any of the iHeartRadio stations or the iHeartRadio app, and we'll be there all weekend helping promote the weekend backpack program. We're going to have testimonials from kiddos that have benefited from this program, and just a lot of different ways for folks to get involved.
I can only imagine, working on the other side of this. It's got to be hard. Every month, it's Hunger Awareness Month, Hungerthon.
Yeah.
But, you come back every year, year after year. So what for you is the most gratifying part of Hunger Awareness Month?
Yeah, I think the most gratifying part for me is that we're giving a lot of kids a chance that may not have a chance in the community right now. So due to circumstances completely outside of their control, they may not have the resources to get ahead. But by doing this, we're giving them the best step forward for them to have a happy, successful life in the community.
Yeah.
And speaking of those kids, how can they sign up for the program?
Yes, one of the best ways if they're operating in one of our schools here in town is just to speak to their local counselor. And so one of the great things about this is we utilize the local school systems to help identify these children, because we don't want there to be any barriers between us getting that food directly to a child.
So talk to your counselors, kids, if you need some help, and there's no shame in it because we're here to help each other. It's a big
Absolutely.
community, and we love each other. So one more time, all the details for Hungerthon?
Yes, all the details will start this Friday. Turn into any of the iHeart radio stations, and if you need any more info, go to ozarksfoodharvest.org.
Oh,
And you guys are always doing stuff throughout the year, so they
Yes.
can go to the website and see what else they can help with and
Absolutely.
volunteer and do all that jazz.
and if you want a tour, go get a tour. It's a beautiful facility.
Yes.
Yes.
I always brag on it because I'm still. It's been open how many years now? The new facility.
Oh my gosh, we've been there since 2009.
Yeah, it still looks like it was 2009. The way it's pristinely clean
Yep.
and organized, it's amazing. So thank you so much. Good to see
Thanks,
you.
Thanks so
Jordan.
much
Good
for
to
having
see you.